Welcome to Grays Park Lodge, home of popular Clerk of the Course Graham Salisbury. It's also home to Melbourne Cup champ Subzero and this little fella, Bauer.
I took him to Chura trials, and it's a funny thing. David Hayes was there, and David said to me, he said, "Graham, what's that horse?" And I said, "Bauer." And he said, "The Cup horse?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Geez," he said, "he looks well." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "He's going all right too at this." And he said, "We'd nearly get away with another prep with him, wouldn't we?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "As long as I can get after stake."
Graham has been a Clerk of the Course for many decades and knows a suitable horse when he sees one.
As a Clerk of the Course, he's coming right. He'll make it. He'll do this year's Cup.
Yeah, wow.
He'll be there for the Carnival. He'll be there for the Cox Plate and the Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup. Yeah, he'll be there.
The apple of his eye is Subzero, who is on the mend after a recent health scare. Graham was overwhelmed by the public show of support.
I had people from Perth. I had radio stations from Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, and I also had people from America. They were on Facebook and things like that, and I had one lady. She rang me from America, and asked me how the horse was, and yeah. I've got letters there from kids that thick, thanking him very much for being at the school and things like that. You know, unbelievable the amount of letters on that I get from it. I love doing the schools with the kids. Yeah. You know, they. If ever you've seen what he does for those kids at the schools, you'd understand then how good it is, you know.
Subby, are you looking forward to the Spring Carnival? There's been plenty of talk about Subzero being inducted into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame, an honour which would mean a lot to Graham and his family.
That'd be sensational if he got in there. If he does get into the Hall of Fame, like even now, like with those three races and that are named after the Grays race, they're named after him. You've got footballers, you've got cricketers, you've got young people that go away and win gold medals in swimming and athletes and all that. Their parents feel so proud, yeah. You know. So, yeah. He's just another member of the family. Yeah. It's you can't. I don't suppose you can get a thicker bond than that, you know.
Get back on track, Victoria. The Spring Racing Carnival. It's time for some real entertainment. Visit springracingcarnival.com.au. You know you want to.